Hello, my sunshine, and welcome to a new episode of the Hot Girl Morning Podcast. I am so excited and so grateful to have you here for this wonderful episode. And today I was thinking we can start talking a little bit about how to end the year right. Let's talk about preparing for 2026, because honestly, I feel like this is a time for a lot of us where we're using our last energy to get towards Christmas and just the end of the year. And sometimes it's just exhausting. It's winter, it's cold outside. And I thought it would be a really great time to kind of look inward, rejuvenate. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's figure out what's the direction that we want to head in. And let's take some time to look inward, to reflect, to figure out, okay, what is it that we should maybe work on? Just all these things, and just a kind motivational get together and reflection, just to make sure that you're ending this year on a great note and that you're feeling good by the beginning of 2026. And also, side note, I don't think, obviously I love with the work that I do, I love to set goals and all these things, but sometimes it can create such a pressure that by January 1st, we have to know exactly what we want for the next year and all the resolutions and all these things. And I don't think this has to be the case. Girl, chill out, do what feels best for you. And I hope that this podcast is always a space for you where you're able to look inward and give yourself what you actually need. And instead of just doing something out of pure pressure, really listen inwards to what you want, to what you need, what are the changes that you want to make in your life, and then do these things. Because girl, you are so capable. You're so freaking capable of creating the life of your dreams. And I know that sometimes it can seem so hard and the circumstances are sometimes hard, and it's all these things coming together, but you're so capable and you have this gift, and I want you to use this gift. So I hope you will enjoy today's pep talk, talking about the end of year, whatever you want to call this. If you don't know, my name is Greta. I'm an accountability and empowerment coach, and on this podcast, we talk about all things personal growth, mindfulness, self-love, manifesting your dreams, and becoming the best version of yourself. So if any of these topics sound interesting to you, make sure to follow this podcast, rate it 5 stars if you really enjoyed it, or maybe send it to a friend who might need to hear this today. And oh my God, before we start with anything else, I want to send you a big thank you from the bottom of my heart. A couple of days ago, Spotify Wrapped / Creators Wrapped was published, aka I was able to see some analytics from the year, and it means so much to me that a lot of you are really enjoying my podcast. And for even I think around 1,000 people, I'm their #1 podcast. And oh my God, that means so incredibly much to me. And just that you're taking the time of your day to sometimes listen to me. And I want to really thank you, because I don't know, that's a crazy feeling. And if you want to, and you are one of the top people, feel free to send me on Instagram the screenshot and I may give you something, because I'm really grateful that I found this passion for myself and that people are enjoying to listen to it. So really a big thank you. Besides that, last week I was in Vienna and I had a beautiful trip. It was the absolute opposite of what I'm currently experiencing living here, in northern Italy, in a small village, and not a lot of things are going on. And I was in Vienna, and I was also on my period, and there was so much social stuff happening. My sister actually got her doctorate, and we were celebrating her, and this is huge. She's the first person in our family who has a doctor title, and I'm actually really proud of her. And I spent a lot of time with friends, and there was a murder mystery party and a Christmas party, and just going to a cafe, and it was really beautiful, and the Christmas market. And now I'm back, and I don't know if you know that feeling when sometimes a lot of things are happening in your life where you first have the feeling, okay, I need a moment to breathe and figure out, okay, what's going on, because I did not connect enough with myself. So that is kind of the place that I'm finding myself in. But it's a good place of okay, I'm noticing there's a lot of things happening, a lot of things currently on my to-do list, but I want to take some time out of the day to reconnect with myself. And I hope that this can be also the inspiration for you, because this is not about having a whole entire day dedicated for your self-care. If you have that, girl, get it, enjoy it, like really, really deeply enjoy it. But also, if you don't have that time, that's okay. All we need is like 10 minutes or however much time you have. And just that time for a bit of like mindfulness, for looking inwards, for figuring out, okay, how is my life currently looking like? And I hope that you can get some inspiration and motivation out of this episode. And as always, that you feel at least a tiny bit better by the end of this episode. So I want to invite you to take a deep breath, and I want you to know that you're safe and you're loved and you're protected, and you are freaking capable, girl. You are so capable, and it's so easy to forget all that, and everything will be all right, okay? Maybe your to-do list feels huge right now, or all the responsibilities, and you feel the weight on your shoulders, but I want you to know that everything will be all right, okay? Everything will be all right. And what we're going to do in this episode, we're going to take care of you, of your heart, of your peace, because that is the base of it all. If you're only acting out of a space of anxiety and stress, like, you're not going to make the best decisions, and you're not going to feel the best while doing it. And there's such a big difference that comes when you're like really taking care of your energy. So I hope that this episode can help you do that. And again, I want you to take a deep breath. Maybe you're listening to this on Monday, on the day where I'm uploading this, maybe not. If so, happy Monday. I wish you a wonderful, beautiful start to your week. And I'm going to tell you this, not once and for all. I'm going to tell you this a bunch of times. Good things are going to happen to you. This is going to be a good day. This is going to be a good week, because you're deciding this right now. Okay? It's going to be all right. Like, everything is going to be all right. Because, girl, I know that feeling when the stress and the doubts and the life is just taking over and you feel like you're just trying to survive. And I want you to know that it's going to be all right. I want you to know that it's going to be all right. And let's find a way back to your spark, to your heart, to your energy, because that is the thing that will give you energy over and over. That is the thing that will inspire other people. That is the thing that will make life more exciting. I think in life we should connect more with our why and with what we actually want. I completely forgot, but I think I would still love to do this. I would love to do our tradition. I have this beautiful book in my hand, which is called Living with Joy, Keys to Personal Power and Spiritual Transformation by Sanea Roman. And this book is filled with affirmations and quotes. And I'm curious to see what you need to hear today. What we have on here are some quotes. It is from the chapter Changing the Negative into the Positive. If you wish to be aware of the higher good happening in your own life, be willing to let go of a limited perspective and enlarge your view of your life. Everything that happens is meant to help you move into your greater self. Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? Everything that happens is meant to help you move into a greater life. Maybe this can be an inspiration for you right now. Maybe you have looked at certain life situations and you have just seen it from this place of victimhood and just, why do I have to go through this? Why? And is there any way you could look at this differently? From that perspective, okay, how is this helping me right now? How is this supporting me right now? Sometimes when, especially situations of like self-doubt and anxiety and all these things are coming up, sometimes this is a sign that you're growing. And like, it is sometimes a good sign when like these things are coming up, because it means like you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you're wanting to try something new. So yeah, I'm going to put the book aside and I want you to take another deep breath. And I want you to really think about right now how you're currently feeling. How are you feeling today? Like, what's going on? We need to make like a quick screenshot of your life to be able to be aware of like what's going to happen these next weeks. Because I know December is sometimes a time that is packed with a lot of things on your plate and gifts and preparing things and ending work stuff and projects and all these different things. And I know that it is sometimes a lot, and especially this can be a very emotional time for the ones who maybe have lost certain people. Maybe also you don't celebrate Christmas, which is also completely all right. And And I know that can be a really, really hard and lonely time for a lot of us. And I don't want you to feel alone with that. I want you to know that like we're all here right now together and you are not alone. And I want you just in your mind really feel inwards right now. Okay, how are you currently feeling? And you can even like think about your December. How does your December look like? Like what's going on in your December? Is there anything that is stressing you out? Is there anything that is taking away your energy? And if there's anything coming to your mind, you can also write it down. Like sometimes for me, it is really helpful to just take pen and paper and write down, okay, this is how I'm feeling, really interesting. And oh, these are the things that are on my mind and that are keeping me away from being present, from being in my own energy. Like what are the things that are currently triggering my anxiety, that are triggering negative feelings or frustration? And sometimes it is as easy as creating the space for you to listen to that and figure out, okay, well, what can I do about it? How can I make this December a more beautiful month? In what ways can I change how I'm approaching this month? And actually, while I'm saying all these things, I'm thinking to myself that these past days I have been feeling actually quite stressed about like Christmas gifts and actually also work stuff, because I don't know, there are just a lot of things. And sometimes when I am leaving a couple of days and then I'm coming back, it just feels like there's so much that I need to get done. So do this for yourself right now in your mind as well. Is there anything that is currently occupying your mind that is kind of stressing you out? And if you have a couple of things on your mind and you're just like, okay, no, I still need to go like to the hair salon, or I need to still figure out certain things, then you can just maybe take pen and paper. Probably that's the best idea, and write it down and just try to like get things for a certain amount of time right now out of your brain, because your brain most likely feels overstimulated by all the things that you're supposed to do and the things that are occupying your mind. And sometimes writing these things down take away like the anxious feeling, and it's kind of like you're taking it out of your brain and onto a paper, and helps you kind of relax and clear up the clutter that is in your mind. And what I want you to do right now is there any way how you can better handle these things that are about to happen, or the things that you have on your to-do list, or the worries, the anxiety, whatever is currently going on? Is there anything that you can do for yourself to get back into your own energy, to get back into your spark? Because as you know when you're listening to me, for me, the focus is always about creating a feeling and creating an energy. Because once you are committing and creating that feeling and that energy, which is the coolest part of it all, like you can choose your energy, you can choose the feeling that you're creating. And also visualization is a huge, huge, powerful tool for that. But what I'm trying to tell you is basically, once you're taking charge of your energy and your feeling, you're going to show up differently. You're going to take different action steps. You're going to do different things. You're going to do different habits. So first and foremost, we have to take care of your energy. We have to take care of how you're feeling. And I think one key component to all that is to become aware of what you are craving. So right now, what is the energy? What is the feeling that you're craving right now in your life? What is it? Is it maybe inner peace, feeling content, feeling grateful, feeling excited? Is it maybe to really get into that, oh, I got it, like really this like high energy? Like what is it that you're currently really, really, really deeply craving? And I'm telling you right now, you acknowledging this and really realizing, okay, this is what I want, is so, so powerful, even though maybe right now you feel so far away from it. Sometimes we create these huge, huge goals that are just so far away and not there yet. And it is so powerful once you learn to kind of like create that feeling, create that energy. And then you realize, okay, I'm already there. Because has this happened to you? Probably it has. Or you had a goal and you have been working on this for so, so long. And then you get there and you're just like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? I guess I'm just going to pick my next goal. And I think that is sad. I want you to feel the excitement. I want you to feel the emotion of like the successes that you have in your life and the milestones. And honestly, I think sometimes the biggest milestones are the one that we're doing internally. If you have been struggling mentally, if there has been anything going on and you're like taking the steps, like that is huge. That is literally huge. So I'm asking you again, okay, what is the energy and the feeling that you're craving for the rest of the year? Like on what note do you want to end the year? And is there any way how you can do something differently? Is there anything how you can change how you're approaching this end of the year? Is there anything that you can do differently? And if so, like really write it down. Really write it down. Maybe even write down, okay, this is something I want to start doing right now for myself because I just need it. And when I recently had like a journaling session for myself, I realized, okay, the focus for me at the moment is energy work. I want to spend in my day at least 10 minutes on energy work, like literally making sure that I'm taking care of like my why, of my inner energy, and that I'm really connecting to that feeling, to the energy that I want to be creating. So that is something that I came up, but I want you to really thinking about everything that you have on your list and everything that is going on and the energy that you're craving. Okay, what is it that you need to get done? What are some ways you can go about it? And sometimes it's actually not about the doing, it's about the being. How can you step more into the present? And I am thinking right now, I need to clean out my ice bath so I can get back into like taking my ice baths. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes. If you haven't taken ice baths before, they're such a game changer for me personally because I feel so present and at peace when I do them. And I have to get back to it. And I just thought about this, but again, you think about your life. What is something that you want to be doing? And if you're thinking about the beginning of the year, if you're thinking about the beginning of 2026, is there anything that you want to have in place? Is there anything, like literally anything that you want to have in place? Is there anything that will help you feel ready for the new year? And also, I just want to put it out here, right now. If you don't know, I have the Supportive Bestie group, which is a free WhatsApp group that we have, and once a month I host a masterclass and it is free to join, and it's every first Thursday of the month. In the beginning of the year I'm going to host a workshop, and it's probably going to be around like planning for the new year and reflecting on the last year. And if you want to join, please let me know and just like click the link down below and join the group, because you will be able to join that. But what I'm trying to say is, okay, where do you want to be by the beginning of the year? Is that a time where it's a priority for you to already have it like figured out what you want to do in your year and the goals and all these things? Or is it not? And if so, I think in general, this time, like in winter where it's cold or where it's like cozy, this is a beautiful time to look more inward, to like look up like some journaling prompts and journal about your life and really be honest with yourself, and maybe take some time like to create a vision board and just to energetically align yourself with the life that you want to create for yourself. And it is okay if right now it's not like a boom bam done type of energy. It is okay if you're kind of like exhausted from the year. That is completely fine. Then take this time to look more inward, because you are safe, you're loved, you're protected, and you're so much more capable than you think. And the world needs you. Literally, the world needs you. And you sometimes forget that. And then you start to kind of hide yourself. And we don't want that. No. No, you have to show up. Please show up for the world. Please show up. Give the people a chance to get to know you and share your gifts with the world. Again, you are safe, you are loved, and you're protected. And I hope that you feel a tiny bit more relaxed. And I hope that you just know that it's going to be all right. I know life is sometimes a lot. And I hope that these types of exercises really help you. If you need any help with like going for your dreams, I would love from the bottom of my heart to be that person who supports you on that journey. I recently created a new offer, which is more like about accountability coaching. But I also have an offer that is more like around, okay, let's help you get towards your dream life. And it also includes like empowerment and mindset and like honestly, so much more. so much more. And I think it is really, really, really freaking powerful. And if you're interested in that, please let me know. And also for the ones who are like, if I am on your like top 5, top 10, top 1 podcast, I would love to get a screenshot from you, and then I'm gonna send you a little something, because holy guacamole, that is freaking insane. If you are interested in any of my offers or anything that I do, please DM me on Instagram at greta.webhofer, greta.webhofer, and also feel free to book a free call with me, and then we can start talking about your life and your dreams and so much more. I think that's it from me right here, right now. But thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.